Losing a legend is never easy, but when that legend is Mohamed Salah, a man who has shattered records, dragged Liverpool to glory and become the face of Anfield's modern era, it hits differently. Now with Dejan Lovren dropping the bombshell that Salah is closer to leaving Liverpool than staying, the Reds face a daunting question: who on earth can fill those magic boots? The Egyptian isn't just about goals, though over 200 of those certainly help. He's about aura, unpredictability, and the ability to flip a game on its head in a heartbeat. So replacing him isn't as simple as finding the next right winger with quick feet. It's about finding someone who can carry the weight of expectation at Anfield, thrive under pressure, and write their own chapter in Liverpool's rich history. He may be 32, but being the top scorer and assister in the hardest league in the world tells you just how little his age seems to matter. Enter Johan Bakayoko. At 21, he's still raw, but there's a fearlessness in his game that's hard to ignore. PSV Eindhoven fans know all about it. 14 goals and 14 assists last season paint the picture of a winger who's both direct and decisive. Unlike Salah, who thrives cutting inside from the right, Bakayoko is just as comfortable hugging the touchline and stretching defences as he's drifting inside to cause chaos. The pace is blistering, the dribbling sharp, and while he's not yet the finished product, Liverpool's history of polishing talents like Luis Diaz and Gakpo suggests that he would fit right into the Anfield ecosystem. But if Liverpool craves someone with a more polished resume, look no further than Leroy Sané. Remember his days at Man City? Defenders still have nightmares. Now at Bayern Munich, he's evolved into a more complete player. The fact that he's in the final year of his contract makes it even juicier. Sané brings pace, flair, and the X factor Liverpool would desperately miss without Salah. And let's not forget, he knows the Premier League inside out. He has danced past fullbacks at the Etihad. Imagine the Kop roaring as he does the same at Anfield. His age, however, is a bit worrying as it's 29. The Reds may want someone younger. Of course, if Liverpool wants someone who's practically been called the claret and blue Salah, Jarrod Bowen is right there waiting. West Ham's talisman has been tearing it up with 16 goals and 6 assists last season. He's direct, tireless, and has that uncanny knack for popping up in the right place at the right time, just like Salah. Klopp even admitted Bowen was one of his favourite players outside Liverpool. Now, although Klopp's gone, the admiration within the Liverpool hierarchy likely hasn't faded, but Bowen's tied down until 2030, and it would take a hefty sum, think north of £100 million, to pry him away. If so, they may be more open to grabbing Kudus instead. But maybe Liverpool wants a wild card, someone who's been flying under the radar but could explode with the right platform. Enter Antoine Semenyo. Bournemouth fans adore him, but it's easy to imagine his energy lighting up Anfield. Signed by Liverpool's current sporting director Richard Hughes during his time at Bournemouth, there's already a connection there. Semenyo's start to the 2024-25 season has been electric, including a goal against Man City that showcased his coolness under pressure. He's versatile, able to play across the front line, and has that relentless work ethic that Arne Slot demands. Speaking of versatility, Bryan Mbeumo deserves a mention. Brentford's gem has been quietly putting up numbers that'll make any top 6 club take notice. 8 goals in his first 11 Premier League games this season, not a fluke. He isn't just a scorer, he's also a creator, a link-up maestro, and someone who thrives in the tightest of spaces, ideal for Liverpool's quick, incisive style. Plus, the Reds and Brentford have done business before, making this a deal that feels more realistic than most. And at 25, his best days are well and truly ahead of him. Then there's Raphinha, the Brazilian magician who lit up Ellen Road before jetting off to Barcelona. His time in La Liga has had its ups and downs, but when he's on song, like this season, he's unplayable. Left-footed, loves cutting inside, thrives in high-intensity systems. Sound familiar? He's like Salah's footballing cousin. Convincing Barcelona to sell might be tricky though, but with their ongoing financial gymnastics, a sizable offer could do the trick. And the beauty of Raphinha, you don't need to overhaul Liverpool's tactics. Plug him in, let him dance down the right, and watch the magic unfold. Lastly, there's Rodrigo. Yes, that Rodrigo, the Brazilian wonder kid turned Champions League clutch king at Real Madrid. At 24, he's already got more than 100 goal contributions for Los Blancos, but with Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. and possibly Kylian Mbappe hogging the headlines, he might fancy being the main man somewhere else. Liverpool could offer him that stage. His ability to operate across the front three adds a tactical flexibility that Salah never really provided. He's no carbon copy, but maybe that's the whole point. Maybe Liverpool don't need another Salah. They need the next superstar to write his own history. So where does that leave the Reds? Well, replacing Salah isn't about finding a clone, it's about evolving. None of them will be exactly like the Egyptian because, let's face it, there's only one Mo Salah. But with the right choice, Liverpool won't just survive his departure, they'll thrive from it. Who do you think would work best for Slot and his team? Let us know in the comments. Remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to turn on the bell notifications so that you never miss out on any new videos. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye.